Okay, we are back. No, we're not back. We're starting up. What am I even saying? All right, bringing Hoopadoop up. Fucking hell. Really? Oh, come on. Really? I can't alt tab while this is good. I swear to God, I'm going to just lose my shit one of these days. Alright. Oh. Stop moving. Oh, I can. Very good. Very, very good. And I can move with. Salute is T. Got it. Sprint is shift. Derp, 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 derp. Not really anything to do there. Damn it, now I want hot cocoa. Shit. I'm here, but I may not watch too much because I plan on... Yeah, you might want to not watch if you plan on playing this, because it's... It gets amazing. And I don't want to ruin that for you. Oh, who's messaging me now? Also, Rift, are you here? Oh yeah, you stream D&D. How's that been going? Well, I was gonna play Rocketeer, but then I decided, you know what? No, I really want to play this tonight. Now just waiting on Rift. And soda. Good soda. This ain't good soda, but I'll have it still. Rift, if you're typing out something long, just say hello first. I think I tell you this like every few streams, but you do it still. There we go. Okay, Rift is here. Thank you. As we just jump over the ridge. Oh my goodness. Who's messaging me now? Vibrating book. No, I don't see your long, involved post. Yeah, you can see, like, on the stream right here, that you can see what I see. If it doesn't appear here, then I don't see it. The flagging hands region provides a as dismal as Jody's indication. Oh, I should not be drinking ginger ale. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milith? Cornerstone, fetid den, which the witch Milith sealed the physical form of Yolslach? Eslach? Eslach Astroborn. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Rita, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jody and Hedwig exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. I didn't make one, I'm teasing you and you're... Well, you've done that before where I'm like, I'm gonna wait for Rift, and 10 minutes later you come with a literal wall of text and like, Rift, we were waiting for you. All I needed to know was you're here. Thank you for your time, Peter. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal, an ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort, besides the Garite. As you have surmised, the Trimovates. You are to confront during the righteous, stop at nothing to prevail against you, as they have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure you are well prepared in turn. Excuse me. It is the resource now at your disposal, to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. Oh. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Ruki. Why? You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, but you retain hold of your consciousness. What? An apparition appears before you, clad in raiments of the right, but incorporeal. I sense you are not a total idiot. She reaches out for the clasp on her mass. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be that lovely reader. Call me Sandra. That smirk. Sandra the Unseen, so she is blind, is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal, and bound to serve the rites. We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished here, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice, described within the book. It calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. Now I suggest you listen well to me. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedom happens to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. Soon I can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. What? Your stream is followers 1 day setup? Rift, can you do me a favor? Type anything in chat. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. The bird just has a bird brain. Scribe trials. Sandra's series of special challenges, custom tailored to each of your fellow exiles. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. Beyonders, a spectral triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the rites. Ooh. Led by a... That explains that little symbol at the beginning. Anything in chat, you're a dork. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from my eternity of boredom. You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring into the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There's one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another. She laughs again. Perhaps not at her joke, but instead of her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent. But there's a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we've grown more distant rather than more close. But I'd best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now. If those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see if they see to it that they learn more. Indeed, it looks as though it's one of those fellows of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Choose among the wood. Rookie! Equipped Rookie with a talisman from your cargo. Ah. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rookie. What, the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose he is ready, technically. Though, I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon, Rookie appears in heat of the summon. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? I'm going to shove you in this crystal ball. Exceptionally quick and... Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This some kind of trick you're playing, chum? Where's my phone? It's 11. The apparition Chandra appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. Huh? What? Your mouth one's quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rights. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Save your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are. I'm gonna boop you. Piss! Okay, so that thing won't help me, but the other things might. Your vision returns. You did not prevail in Rookie's scribe trial. You could reattempt it now, or after he gains more enlightenment. You call for me again? Ah, another opportunity to shame that idiot cur. Let's get to work. Okay, that was a bad move on my part. In. The fast talker. I just got an achievement for that. Piss. Hehe. That's how we do it, right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You've passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order for both of you, for both you and your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Woo! That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. Know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? You receive Jongmer's Fang for completing Ruki's trial. Oh, nice! Gnashing his teeth in halloween joy, the brazen Alpha Chief threw himself at danger. I want to test this out. I also want to test this out. You are certainly persistent, reader. You express your interest in the practice rites. It seems to be a way to practice conducting the rites without all the pressure of the real thing. Certainly, reader. That's what I'm here for. See you on that blasted book in just a moment. My Beyonders shall be waiting. This place. So we're back. Look there. Our host approaches. Sandra appears and looks upon your fellow exiles. Welcome to the practice rites. Thanks. Great to be back. Our love the decor, honest. Silence, Kerr. You are fortunate your reader summoned you again. You could use a little discipline. Now, come forth and let us see how capable you are. In the practice rites, no enlightenment is rewarded. You may train here with your fellow exiles as much as you wish, or... Right, okay. Oh my god, he's got a bigger aura than Ruki has. If you are ready, If you're ready, the night winds. Grasp yours, and we shall train you. Oh my god, it makes it wider. Oh, he can actually move. Never mind. I'm a boom, and you were dead. Oh, it leaves behind a trail. Interesting. You got boomed. Quiet. I'll take it. I'm trying to get it when it flashes so that I can... No, it'll just... okay. Double kill! Even with that true. It's better if I just... That should be everything. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense being in the flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizzo seems unaffected. Suffer alongside them.
Temtaperus?
A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through the flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirits will likely suffer more. So take a mass grave, Lord Almighty. You know. Disease and wilted plants. Grave robbing or improving. Let's go grave robbing. The north route through flagging hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizzo seems unaffected. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye. The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Cold Wars, where many exiles of downside see their final days. Okay, sorry about that. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. What the hell is that noise? Sorry about that. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words that seems best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. Yes, it is. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. By the time you reach the pit of Millith, everyone besides the imp Tizzo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Should I upgrade it? Man. Could give this to Rookie. Then again, nah. Okay, maybe because I gotta say you're my favorite customers had all week. Probably your only customers you've had all week. Oh, Jody. Actually get to see her and... You sensed Jodariel's steals... You sensed Jodariel's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Reader, rummaged about the wagon once again. Tell me something, now that you are here. Look at me. You afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the dark side for many years. So what? She was human before? Jodariel wishes to know if you fear her. She may be getting at. You think it's best not to indulge her at this time. What's your... I mean, I trust her, but at the same time, this is true as well. You tell her in a careful way that you have done your best thus far not to cross paths with her. You wish to say in her good graces. Indeed. It is comforting to know that my mere presence still instills fear. Perhaps one day you too shall grow some horns, if you survive this place. That day shall put the fear you feel in some perspective. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Oh. I chose the wrong thing. The Empire's collapse and the word of Goliathan Master General. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that the collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth only but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope collar stood by, awaiting such a time that he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solimur. Warriors, pathfinders, scholars all heard the call, prepared to seek him out. Also, chat is very quiet today, I must say. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Millith. Then... What? Ah, no. Shizo seems very concerned about something in the vicinity. What the hell is that? Fool must have sprayed something again. Hang on, I need to go open a window. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It'll be freezing in here, but... The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tiso alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone take cover. Jody makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is creeping dread. What the fuck is that thing? Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward. Its hulking form draped in ravens. The shape stops. Slowly, it turns its head from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. You trespass on the resting place of the astral board. We shall see when the stars muster the currents to illuminate this place. Excuse me. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crow. Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly a part of the Commonwealth, the bog crows tend to keep to themselves. Indeed, that was the witch. Is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Eastlatch, the astral-born monstrosity. Ooh, Mildef? Yes, it seems Naga's. Of the withdrawn. Compared rather than freedom. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Tiso makes it clear he has no love for Unmilk. How the fuck am I supposed to say that name? Although the rights to dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Okay, time to fight some snakes. Let's do this. Okay.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Melith.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Why, thank you. The crow... Snakes are not sexy. I disagree with that. Seize your companions gathering by their pyres. A little flame that shall never warm me here. Much less survive the nights. Hear us. Even in death, the astral-born yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. Slain by the age crimes. Make the Nightwings suffer. Rookie trots forward for your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare us. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your bunch of your buddy Yeeslash. It is Yeeslash, right? Disagrees with your disagreement. No. Now, now are we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn her attention, however. Ruki begins to squirm a bit. Then she moves her slender fingers from her mask to her mask. Oh my god. Is that sexy to you? Is that sexy to you? Foolish. Yeastlet shall grow, yeastlet shall grow, yeastlet shall grow. He shall consume ye. Your little flame here dies. Then we shall ensure. She slides off towards her followers. Ruki remains motionless for a time. Whoops.
The rite shall begin forthwith. Ruki. Bay.
Should I do it? Should I do it?
Tizo. It is done.
Tizo is ready to take on the take on the withdrawn alongside Ruki and Bay. I like it that they have like little things that change depending on who is with them. No matter where you go. Ye shall find ye and devour ye. What is that aura?
Now begin. That one almost got through.
Piss! Everyone is missing.
How far?
Money! I will humiliate them. No, little...
Well cast. Patience, reader. The orb is up.
Piss. I want your loots.
All of the withdrawn gone.
No. Piss. Everyone goes to the void. Wait, what?
Poof. ferocity unbridled. Unfortunate for the withdrawn.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Themselves thusly.
Where am I? Piss. The world says fuck you.
Get the orb. Now.
Got it. Hello, witch.
Positively brutish.
Oh. Well, I might have fucked up there.
The orb is loose. Ruki's aim was true. Good. The orb has hit the mark.
Being able to bounce off the walls is nice. Yeah, except when I do that.
To each his own.
Oh, piss! I know how to do this. The lifeblood of East flows within this lair beneath this world. His lifeblood, it's showing off here. It's such blackness and despair. Someone explain to me what that does.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries.
Goodbye. Oh, well.
Glorious.
Ah, piss.
Not much force of will behind that thrust.
Irrelevant. Every piece of damage works.
No.
Sniper coming in.
Come on.
Come on. One good solid.
Your victory is at hand.
I will not tolerate that. Piss. The only way you can go is there.
Meddlesome imp.
Goodbye.
And it is done. The Nightwings once again prevail. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
Did we actually lose
The right is ended.
any of our Pyre? Echo best snake. Little Imp is the only one who won't suffer a will loss in fighting. Yeah. See? Those bog dwellers are a bunch of are just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they vanquish Eastlich, just as we prevailed tonight. Herp. Tizo raises everyone's courage against the snake and the withdrawn. Oh my god. We have failed thee. The deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, shall be consumed everything around you, from the soil to the stars. Ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Excellent.
It would appear that rookies, not too old to learn new tricks.
Faster, stronger, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle?
Something's awakened in the moon-touched girl.
The strimes, they whisper to me. They do, from time to time. Tricks of the rope collar. None could predict or outsmart Kaimir the rope collar. Kylemir the rope collar, chief aide to the Emperor. The enemies of Emperor found armies at their doorstep before they realized whatever happened. By the time Kylemir the rope collar betrayed his liege, he had multiple escape plans and contingencies in place. Interesting. Rope collar was ever elusive, and attempts to subdue him physically all failed. They is banished while jumping shoes. Oh damn! You shall conquer that river, and much more, my lord. Last words. The rope collar was an idiosyncratic man, whose interest he kept to himself. Rope collar learned to control his impulses, knowing when it was necessary. Knowing was necessary to his plans. Kylemir practiced throwing stones, at first at distant targets, then at moving ones as well. Excellent. Whenever an opportunity arose for the Emperor to gain riches, the rope collar seized upon it quickly. Grasping you. Damn! Fear not, for I shall find our liege and return him to safety, and the orb as well.
Devious trick from the rope collar. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Tizo feels solemn respect for the rites and their myriad of complexities. Oh my god, it's Right masteries unleash imps. The diminutive imps of the downside turned out to be much more resilient than they first appeared. Right. The accursed imp survived the downside all by remaining well hidden from many natural dangers. Hubbub. Hubbub knew every hidden pathway and escape in all the Jomer Valley and Flagging Hands as well. Great titans grew to fear him after news of the demise of Sant Sixshoulder spread across the land. Oh damn. If you are truly cursed, friendin, then may I thusly be with all your qualities. Without the aid of Hubbub, the Swallow, the fallen Emperor Suleiman Mer would never have survived. If banished, Tezo drops a moon sigil allies can instantly transfer to from their pyre. The imps of Downside flock to the highest points in all the land whenever the moon shines bright. If banished, automatic classes implodability. If he does not possess the orb. There are none who dare lay hands on any imp in anger, lest they inherit the curse of Hubbub the Swallow. When saluting his adversaries, it turns into a fast-moving howler, or back. The accursed imp was thought to be the first of his kind to exhibit signs of higher intellect. Oh god. If banished, Tisho drops a moon sigil. There is nothing which you cannot do, friend Dan, for you know how to endure. No, I want that. I want this, like, you want to fuck the inscribe.
Until the next round.
Okay, let me restart the stream. Having secured victory over the Withdrawn, rather decisively, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in relative safety in the Black Dragon. So, can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of her hospitality for a time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far we keep going north. If that's the case again this time, the Sea of Salt spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared sail those waters. The impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islands. Attempting to sail across the drowned sea usually did not turn out well. Tizo asserts himself in the conversation. What's the matter, little one? Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark night. You find Bay and the lone minstrel, already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple. I fear it is not so simple as matters of can and cannot when it comes to me, Ray. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. Tizo is happy to oblige the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see what they compel us to go next. I'm going to restart the stream. One moment.